Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a short trade here. It's going to be a wave short on gold. Now I'm short right now at 46.7. Let me get my first target in place here, 45.5. Second target, actually just a little bit lower, 43.5. So the reason that I really like the way that this pattern looks, yeah, we did come into the wave pattern a little bit early, but this is more of a magnet trade where we came in between the BMTs, but never tested the extreme one down here right now at 44.7 before bouncing back up. Now you'll notice I didn't enter right off of that first attempt because it was a little early, but when we had that drop down, retested that level and then drop back down again, that gave me a big heads up that this is probably going to be where they're going to start sinking this a little bit lower. So I hopped into the trade short here at 46.7. Now it is still an aggressive trade, so we may take a little bit of heat on it. Our stop is in place here, 47.8. Let's go up to 48 even is where our stop is going to be. Just a couple ticks above this swing high up here because that's the one that we're looking at. We don't want to see that level invalidated, really this level invalidated, but because we're entering a little bit aggressively, our stop has to be aggressive as well. So as long as that stays valid and doesn't break above that level, at least not by too much to stop us out, then we'll be looking for a rejection back to the downside. So from our entry here, we're taking 3 contracts off at 12, then we're taking another contract off down here at 32. So if we can get those filled, we're looking at 3 off at 12 plus another 32 is going to be 68 ticks on the trade, 680 bucks. So it may take a little bit of time, but today has been really, really active. Crude oil's been going bananas. The gold has been going a little bit kind of crazy. The Russell, everything is going a little bit haywire. So I'm thinking that we're going to find out really quick if we're right or wrong on this one. So hopefully it won't take too long, but we'll be back in a little bit and see if we can get this first target filled. All right, barely hit pause on the on the recording, and we're coming into our first target here, 45.5. Now, based on what we're seeing so far, just got that target filled. Let me get my stop to break even. Based on what we're seeing so far, we are seeing that rejection back down again. It looks like there was another opportunity to hop in short right there. You can see our entry was a little bit aggressive. You could have waited for the third attempt to go down, and that's where that one decided to actually sink lower. So now we're really just kind of hanging on to the trade and seeing if it wants to fall down to that final target. We have 3 off at 12 already, so nice 36 ticks in profit so far. Definitely a nice place to be. The one level of concern that we have is coming down to this BMT here at 45. We need to break through that level, and if I see any type of bouncing around that level, I'm just going to get out. That's kind of the level that we're looking for in a magnet trade to come back down to test it, and we're testing it right now. So because of that, I'm going to move my stop down a little bit more aggressively here and just lock in what I can just in case this decides to pop a little bit higher. I really don't want to play around with it. Actually, we'll go one more higher there at 46. Oh, and well, we might be able to lock in at 45.5 as well. That'll be the next kind of aggressive. Again, I'm staying really aggressive on this. I don't want to give this any room to come back on us, especially now that we're testing the BMT. It does look a little bit better since we're breaking through it, but again, I don't want to give it any wiggle room, not this time. So we'll be back in a little bit, see if we can stay into the trade here. Stop is at 45.5. See if it can drop down, hit that final target at 43.5. All right, we're coming 1 tick away from our target, and I was just about to move my my stop when it took us out. So that's going to be the trade. You can see we were a little bit more aggressive on it, but overall it worked out quite nicely. Now it may continue to just drop lower. The fact that we broke underneath the BMT, kind of snapped back to test it and dropped again, that does add a lot of strength to the downside, and today does seem to be a relatively trendy market. So if you do have a couple contracts left, just try to trail it down, see if you can get out of it, but we're out of it at 68 ticks on the trade, $680, and that's really going to be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Feel free to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com, and as always, we'll catch you next time.